On this week's episode, we talk about Marty Supreme.
And other pop culture news.
This week we saw a couple more new streaming movies on a busy week, from attempt to the life of presidents to a visit of kings, and anyways, there's not a lot there was a Devil Wears Prada 2, but we choose to watch that later because even if it's as good as the first one, it's something I don't know, you can watch on streaming.
I would say this. There's some films like you are very much worth the theater experience, and I know the theater's expensive and all that, but movies like Project Hail Mary, or that's the most recent one that like you really should see that in the theater. Anything Nolan does, like he films very much with the theater experience in mind.
Police Academy movies
Are a great example of films that you don't need to watch, but if you do, you can watch them at home just fine. Anyway, Devil Wears Prada 2. It doesn't need to be the theater experience.
So it came out, but it's doing really well. It did 10 million on the previews. That's Thursday night alone. We talk about that later. Let's talk about the ones we saw. We saw a whole streaming movies. Streaming premiere on HBO Max, whatever they call themselves this week, was Marty Supreme, starring
Timothee
Chalamet, by Josh Saft. Josh, right? The director.
Oh, the director.
Josh Saft. Odessa Azion.
And
I say like that because there's a bunch of apostrophes on her name.
There are, I mean, just the one, but
Josh Saft.
Safety.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
And Mr. Wonderful.
Yeah. What's his bucket?
Mr. Wonderful, obviously.
It's
where is he?
Mr. Wonderful.
Fran Drescher is in it.
Fran Drescher. He should be right in the beginning.
He should be, but he's not.
He sure is not the bald guy. Oh, that's Gwyneth Paltrow. From here, it looks like...
her hair color and skin tone are weirdly similar. What the heck, man? Where are you?
He's not there? There. No, it's not him?
No, it's not him.
Put on the actor's name. Character's name.
Kevin O'Leary.
Kevin O'Leary. Okay, Mr. Wonderful is there. Oh, no, very good job.
I was surprised. Mark Cuban shows up all the time, but he's always Mark Cuban, or it's very much cameo. But this one,
he acts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he wasn't bad.
So on this movie, that was nominated for many Oscars. It was the talk of the town, was a lot of buzz.
Yeah.
It lost some of the buzz until some Timothée Chalamet start talking trash about opera and ballet. And now the opera and ballet aficionados revolted and grabbed their tutus and their tubas. And I was took down the movie. Anyways, so the movie ended up not winning absolutely anything at the Oscars. If anything, Chalamet did a good job on a very interesting main character. But let's go to a quick summary before we talk about some technical and some creative details about the movie.
Yeah, so Timothée Chalamet plays Marty. I forgot his last name. Marty Mauser. It's 1950s. It's New York. He's a table tennis prodigy. He's a brilliant player, but of course it's not really taken on in the U.S. He's trying to get to the World Championships. He's also just a total narcissist, trying to get funding to get there, trying to get all the perks and the awards that he feels like he deserves. He's a bit of a con artist. In the meantime, he's sleeping with Odessa, Odessa, he's sleeping with her, but she's married to somebody else, and he gets her pregnant, and there's all this drama there. He gets tangled up with a mob boss person, maybe
because of a dog.
And then these are all things that happen, but I feel like it's a terrible summary of the film, but it's all stuff that happens. And in the meantime, there's this rivalry between him and the Japanese table tennis player, and who is the world champion. With like some undertones of like coming out of World War II and like how do we really feel about Japan? How do they really feel about us?
Yeah,
and he just wants to play ping pong, but he's got to pay all these fines because he's kind of a douche. And
tried to find a sugar mama on Gwyneth
Uh-huh.
who is a much older lady in the movie and in reality. Some people complain, oh, how did they put Gwyneth Paltrow having sex in the movie with that kid? It's actually part of the story. It had to be someone older.
Also, he's not playing a kid. He's an adult.
Yeah, but he still looks like and they even joked about it. But like some of the critics were talking about that. But it's like it has to be on the movie. It's part of the story, even though he is much younger.
Yeah.
Anyways, and with that, Kevin O'Leary is Mr. Wonderful. He's the husband, the rich guy, and has deals with that. And what else?
I mean, right. Anyway, he's eventually just trying desperately to get back to Japan to face off with this guy. But in the meantime, like his personal life is falling apart. He's lying to and hurting everybody who's close to him, or not even close. Like everyone he comes in contact with, he somehow makes their lives worse. And so it kind of like all builds to a point where he's got to.
There might be some growth.
Yeah, there might be some growth. Maybe a crisis where he finally realizes, what actually matters. Yeah. What's important, and yeah.
Well, there's a couple things about this movie. It's really well done. It's beautifully done. Everything looks reminiscent to the 50s on a very realistic way. Not really caricature with some of the tropes we see on other things.
Yeah, nary a poodle skirt to be seen.
Yeah, or people selling fruit out on the streets. So very very well done. The costume design, the sets, the actors are good.
Yeah, the acting was really well done.
The photography is really good. Editing. It's a bit too long. I feel like it's 2 hours and a half. I think the movies like that back in the day would be able to do in 2 hours, and it has some vibes of I don't know, Raging Bull, a character that is extremely flawed, but is fighting for his dreams, the American dream, and I don't know, it can get more American than this. The movie is about a table tennis player. It's like something that maybe now people take a little bit more serious, but back in the day, it was like, really? And
even now, and in other parts of the world, people do take it very seriously.
No,
but I feel like in America, it's never been.
Yeah.
Like it's something like your friends have a ping pong table in their basement.
True, and
that's kind of where we're at.
Yes, and it's like when we talk about the sport, is to make fun of, is to make jokes.
Yeah.
Like it's the weirdo that likes it. Point in case, Dwight is a big table tennis enthusiast in the office, and he even mentions that he has a poster of Hugo Oyama on his wall, which coincidentally is a Brazilian champion, which Brazil also is not the table tennis nation of the world, if there's one. But he wants to prove the world. He wants to prove not himself. He's full of himself, but he wants to prove the world. The world include friends and family, that he will make it, and he goes through all sorts of terrible decisions and terrible things to make it.
Like the struggle, the struggle. It's a movie about struggle. Yeah. Really, he's constantly struggling, but often like he's struggling because of his own like terrible decisions. And terrible, not like, oh man, what a fool, but like his decisions to lie and cheat and steal and scam. So like he's kind of creating the struggle for himself, but in his desperation to realize a dream that really nobody believes in except him, yeah, I think Raging Bull is a really good comparison because like there is no point where I'm rooting for him. Yeah, like he's not a good person.
But
also like that dream, man.
But it's compelling on the way that he is a bad character, but you wanted to see what's gonna happen, right? It keeps you paying attention on a way that it's not like you're cheering for him like you cheered for Walter White, maybe. But he's like, dude, kind of hate this guy, but what's gonna happen?
I know. I kept wanting him like maybe now, like because he keeps having these opportunities to like to do the right thing or to, to maybe like turn his life around or redirect, and like maybe this time, no, he won't.
Yeah, no, his flaws are his flaws. It's not like some of the characters that their flaws are actually attributes. Like you have Rocky, he's like extremely humble, extremely like borderline depressed, and he's like the lowest of the lowest. People treated like him like that, and he was like, just dumb Italian, and he but that makes him great. He not only overcomes his flaws, but his flaws kept him from being a terrible person and being a good person, and that and regardless of his flaws, he achieved success on what he wanted. Anyways, what else? So the movie is about ping pong, so there's a lot of ping pong play, tennis, what is it called?
Table tennis. Yeah.
Play. Is there an actual difference between ping pong and table tennis?
That's a great question. I feel like you know what? I don't know.
Okay, so there's a lot of that play. Chalamet trained for years for that. The Japanese champion on the movie is an actual Japanese table tennis champion. He's deaf, and why I say that because he's the bronze gold medalist for the Deaf Olympics. So he played on this Special Olympics. He was in third place.
The difference between table tennis and ping pong is table tennis is like the official organized sport with leagues and rules and championships, and ping pong is just the at-home casual recreational game. So
it's just if you're pedantic enough.
I feel like Marty Bowser would take significant offense to us referring to this as ping pong.
Okay, but anyways, so there's a lot of ping pong played, some intense scenes. They mixed of people choreography of the players playing with CGI, and most of the time is really well done. It's really believable.
Yeah, he did great, and word on the street is he's been practicing like crazy for years for this, which gives us the image of Lisan Al Gaib behind the scenes, just smashing it table tennis.
So he kicking Zendaya's butt like Dwight kicked everybody else's butt.
Yeah,
it's like stop it. It's like anyways. What else can you say about the movie? Oh, so the movie was nominated for a lot of categories, ended up not winning anything. And to be honest, this one, comparing to the other big ones, right? Sinners and what Sinners is that called? Sinners, right?
Yeah.
Sinners and One Better over Another. I think this one is. Even the character being despicable, and again you mentioned Raging Bull, the other big movies that has that. I think this one is the closest, and I'm not saying it's like whoa, this movie deserves an Oscar, but it's the closest of all three to be one that makes sense to be nominated. It's still not a movie that's like, oh my gosh, this is like Rocky. No, but. One Better After Another was like politics, propaganda in the movie, and to promote the movie, therefore the movie won because Hollywood wanted that to happen. And Sinners was not a bad movie, but it was
I liked it. It was interesting.
It was long. It was some people claim, and I might agree, that it almost splits in two because it's one movie and then it becomes another movie.
And then maybe even a third movie by the end. Like, there's so many endings.
Yeah, and that too. There's so many endings. I'm against having many endings as a characteristic of Oscar-winning movies. Therefore, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. But I think this one is the closest. Still, no one that was like, oh my gosh, I love that movie. I wanted to see it again. No.
Yeah, and I feel like, I don't know that, for me, the criteria for an Oscar movie doesn't, not that I necessarily want to see it again, because like Life is Beautiful, I never want to see that movie again because it was so like emotionally brutal. Same thing with Hamnet. I don't know that I can handle going through that again, but like it's beautiful, it's profound, it like changes you, it makes you think, and they do something artistically, like wow, this film, this is a work of art, like 1917. Like, they did something with film, with cinema that you can't do with another medium. Marty Supreme was good,
but it's like when I say see it again. I mean, of course, there's movies that you actually wanted to see again.
Yeah.
Some movies you actually want to see as soon as the credits start rolling. But I mean, if someone say, "I never watched this," you might say, "You should watch."
Yes.
Or even let's
sure.
watch together.
Yes.
You know, and it creates discussions on a good way. You know, not the type of discussions to come up and say how bad was one better off than another. That's all the type of discussion. That's all I'm talking about. I really enjoy the movie and share it with others and stuff like that. But again, it didn't win anything because it was this Hollywood politics battle between the race on Sinners and the left politics on one battle after another. So
which out of the two, Sinners definitely was the one to go with.
If they split among themselves and they choose the I guess the less bad of both. Because again, and it's not this past year alone. The past several years, we having some very mediocre nominated movies, with some exceptions, and the Academy to prove how they are like higher elites on the art and thinking, they even choose the worst of a list that is already bad. But anyways, so anything else about Marty Supreme?
Really interesting soundtrack. And I'm not sure if it's interesting good or interesting bad, but usually when you have a period piece, you either have music that's like just kind of like generic film music, or music that's like very much drawn from that time period. Like, name a Vietnam War movie that doesn't feature Creedence Clearwater Revival. So there's anyway, this one, it's set in the 1950s, it's made in the 2020s, but the music is like from the 80s. I'm not sure what that was about. Even like the score, not just like some of the like songs they picked, but even a lot of the score sounds like a movie from like late 70s into the 80s.
Because ping pong is very 80s.
Is it? I don't know. It was, at first it was distracting, and then it just kind of went with it. Like, maybe it's good that maybe they're trying to like shake us up and not make it seem like the 1950s tropes. I don't really know what was going on there. It was a little distracting, and then you just roll with it. But I would be curious to pick the director's brains. Like, why such a heavy use of synthesizer for a 1950s table tennis film?
I think it does a really good job, because you have like orchestra and some thoughtful music. It would push us to like the guy. And the music is kind of annoying. Like, the guy is annoying.
You're not wrong. I think you're onto something.
It helps us to stay on that constant state of
kind of like how like in horror movies they do everything is like very dissonant and like high pitched, and the music is there to put you on edge.
Yeah.
Because it's
So I feel like the music being weird like that, he's not trying to make you like that guy. And the music helps, because it's like, because but kudos to Chalamet, or maybe he's despicable like that. I don't know him personally, but he did play a character that is very, which he will be on Dune, right? He's becoming that tyrant looking.
He should be, yeah. I have no idea. I mean, we kind of have some ideas from the trailer, but at this point in Dune, Paul is not a terribly likable person. Yeah.
If anything, he I know he has a little bit that, at least in other movies too. Even on Willy Wonka, right? He's like always pushing. But of course, in that case, in a good way, right?
Yeah, and so I will say props to Chalamet as an actor, because like in Wonka, and there's other roles, you're like, oh man, what a great little guy. And in this one, you're like, no, you are a twerp and I hate you. So
let's see,
acting.
Isn't it like, it's like he was nominated 4 times and lost 4 times? Double check that.
I don't know.
Yeah, this is like the latest on on his failures. But again, maybe he will do it again and get nominated. Some much better people were nominated several times and won later when they didn't deserve. For something they didn't deserve.
3 nominations.
3 nominations.
Specifically for Oscars.
And never won.
Correct.
Yeah. But hey, maybe he will get it eventually, like DiCaprio for the awful movie.
Yeah.
Or
and it is an honor just to be nominated.
Yeah, I mean, some much better people never won. So.
Yeah, I feel like I mean it is a cliche to say it's an honor just to be nominated, but the politics and the marketing. Yeah. I feel like getting nominated, you need to be good with that.
Yeah, I mean, and if you play your cards well, you can use that as a bargaining chip for contracts, deals, and etc. etc.
Sure.
Didn't Meryl Streep won afterwards 6-7 times, something like that?
Something like that.
And she won for something she didn't deserve. Was that Devil Wears Prada that she won for?
I don't know.
Or was the guilt? Not the guilt. The proof. Okay, let's see. Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep Oscars.
Streep.
She's won 3.
She won 3.
She won for Kramer versus Kramer, Sophie's Choice, and Iron Lady, a biopic.
Okay. So
she's been nominated 21 times.
21 times.
21 times.
So it stops meaning anything. She falls out on the streets, so people nominate her for the best fall. But anyways, Marty Supreme is available on HBO Max, whatever they call themselves this week. It's if you like period pieces, ping pong, table tennis, Chalamet, it's not bad. And if you watched the other nominated movies, for sure watch this one, because this one you're gonna, maybe get something better out of it. Mm-hmm. We also saw this brand new. This is a streaming exclusive from Hulu. It's culinary delight and a funny movie, pizza movie.
This movie was hilarious. So we've got Giambrone, we've got Gaten Matarazzo, and some other people, but those were the
It was the kid from the Goldbergs, the kid from Stranger Things, the kid from Blackish and Grownish, the kid.
He's barely in it though.
Oh, Grownish?
No, he's barely in the movie.
Oh, I thought he's there.
Yeah.
He's the pseudo villain. I mean, one of the classic 80s bullies.
Oh yeah, he's the bully.
Yeah. We have this girl who also done. She's young and she's been doing things for a little bit. What's about and the kid from Harry Potter? Which one? You have to see it.
From Harry Potter.
Yeah. You have to see it.
Oh yes,
I'm not gonna discuss this here.
I got it.
Even though it's in the trailer.
Yeah.
But anyways, so these 2 college guys, 2 nerds, losers. They are, like sort of. They want to come out of that. They want their own Revenge of the Nerds Day, even if it means for themselves to fight the world.
Yeah, it's not even like Revenge of the Nerds. Like they just want to be treated like humans.
Yes.
Because right now the bullies come into their room and fart in their faces. Like literally, that is the thing that happens.
That's very Revenge of the Nerds, right? They want to get out of that against the jockeys. But anyways,
jocks. It's not jockeys.
It's not jocks. What's the difference?
So jockeys ride horses in horse races.
How do you know they don't ride horses?
I mean, maybe, but I don't think they're professional jockeys. Jocks. We're talking about like
jocks,
like school cliques, like the jocks, the bullies, the athletes.
Okay.
The jocks.
But if the jock do something, is a jockey thing.
I sure.
Aha.
But that's an adjective and not a noun. So.
Anyways, let's see. So one of them decided that Jack, he decided to take a Matarazzo, Gaten Matarazzo. Drugs. That's the solution.
Yep. They've got a mystery drug, and they're like, fine, everything's terrible. Let's take this. And then they realize this is no ordinary drug. And they've got to...
Do they have a name, the drug?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Good, because people would start looking for it.
Yeah, but they've...
or start naming some drug that...
So they get on YouTube and they find out, okay, like, here's what's going to happen. There's this, like, YouTuber who's like, here's what happens when you're on this drug. And it turns out, like, it gets horrible unless you have pizza. You have to have pizza or else.
Food with flour, tomatoes, and pepperonis, which is
Yeah. Okay, so they order a pizza, but it comes in a delivery bot, so it can't get up the stairs. So they have to go from their room to the bottom floor to pick up this pizza, or else terrible things will happen. But they're super high, and this is a night where the RAs are cracking down.
Yeah.
And so shenanigans ensue as they have to make their way down the stairs. And friendships are tested, and others are reforged, and lines are crossed, and all this, yeah. Characters are built.
And the drugs has phases, and
Yes.
in each phase is some different movie funny trope happens, from changing switch bodies to time travel.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's so funny. It's so well done.
Yeah.
Because every now and then they'll cut from for the most part, it's like POV our main characters, and we're seeing what they're experiencing. But every now and then it'll cut to what everybody else is seeing, and it's hilarious.
Yes.
This is not a type of film that I typically enjoy, because I feel like it's usually oh man, the nerds, if they just I feel like it really relies on a lot of sexual humor, and you end up kind of rooting for people to make bad decisions. So I don't super love it. This one I thought was very funny and managed to orient on actually very positive things.
Yes. Yeah.
So meaningful friendships and stuff that actually genuinely matters.
Ironically, they better people than Marty Supreme.
Yes. And it's also I don't feel like there's ever any moment where you're like, yay, drugs. You're like, wow, what morons to do this.
Yeah.
But thanks for taking us on the ride, because that was really funny.
Yeah, no, it's quite funny. Everybody in it is do a funny job. They even have a meta moment where we see the creators of the movie. It has very funny bits. And on this struggle from with the nerds against a little bit against the bully, but mostly against the drug effects. And the RA secret police. Yeah, they have this whole montage to show how the RA is planning to kick them out to dorm on the
Grog Hall.
Yeah, on this far side of the campus, on that, what's they call it? Satellite campus.
Yeah.
Yeah, when everybody goes to die. It's hilarious.
It's very funny. This ride I feel like is a very 80s movie.
Yes.
Which actually really works, because both Gaten, Matarazzo, and Giambrone, their other big projects were
from the 80s.
Set in the 80s.
Kids from the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also Bobby Moynihan voices the robot.
Oh yeah.
How was your order? What does it say? How do you think it was your order? To review.
He's just desperate for validation.
Yeah. Anyways, pizza movie. Might be consumed eating pizza.
Yeah.
It's available on Hulu.
Yeah. Check it out. It's fun. Okay, next up, another streaming film series, Imperfect Women.
Yes, this from Apple TV Plus. And I came for what I came for.
What did you come for?
I mean,
this is best described. Another reviewer described it this way, but it's a soap opera disguised as a murder mystery.
Yeah, but it's too long, because the ending is come on. It's too predictable, because as soon as we see some people, on screen, right away, boom. They kind of tease you and fool you. And that's again why it's too long. Stretching the thing to exhaustion. So that thing is this. When I actually reveal that this happens, you already forgot, because so much useless happened. So this is the story of three women.
Yes.
Three perfect? No, imperfect women. And they're gonna show how imperfect they are. And
they've been best friends from college, and then one of them gets murdered.
Yeah.
And now they've got to solve the murder.
And
but not without a lot of sex.
Yes.
A weird amount of sex.
Yeah, a lot of California lifestyle.
Yeah.
Transported to the screen, and then there's mafia, maybe that's not never clear.
No, it's not mafia.
Yeah.
It's just wealthy people
Yeah.
throwing around their influence. At first, it definitely seemed like there were definitely some mafia vibes, but by the end, it's like you realize like no, these are just
But again,
wealthy
not
people throwing
clear
around
how
them.
wealthy. Why? Because they never.
They never
brag
say why
about
they're
it.
wealthy.
Mostly her family,
Yeah.
because his family is like finances, right? So they
Yeah.
manipulate the markets and have business and money, etc. The Barbara's family, it's we don't know.
Yeah.
She just
Well, they're very.
an old rich money from Atlanta. It is not clear.
They're from Boston.
From Boston.
Yeah.
Okay. I swear she. You sure she didn't go to Atlanta?
In the series, no, she goes to Boston.
Yeah. Okay. I swear she.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, and that's not even the worst of the show. It's just that like it teases you, it's over.
Pretty much, yeah. Kerry Washington plays a character she often plays, a woman who is like wealthy, impeccably dressed, but also extremely self-absorbed and feels like a victim, but maybe isn't actually a victim, and is just like her character in this specifically is like always like, what? She does this a lot, like, I can't, what? That would never happen. It happens. She
Yeah.
says it so many times. You could play a drinking game with it. Like, for all the times that her character, Eleanor, says that would never happen, but it actually happened.
Yeah. And it's funny because it's like, there's other thing she says is one of her best friends, allegedly, she's allegedly one of her best friends. She, in reality, these people don't seem like actually have friends. But anyways, one of her best friends dies. She's murdered, and she almost says like, "How could she do that to me?"
It is unbelievable. It is unbelievable. Like this woman, and we spent like 2 episodes with her, just like, how could this happen? Like centering everything on herself. Like even like she's trying to comfort this 17-year-old who's lost her mother to murder, and somehow centers like. So we spent so much time with this horrible person, and I just hate her so much. And her friends, Kerry Washington, very good at what she does. But anyway, that's Elizabeth Moss plays a very like disturbed, troubled woman. Anyway, like
the poorest of the 3 friends.
the poorest of the 3. But so that is another aspect, and very much plays into the soap opera thing. That like these are all like very wealthy people. So there's definitely like the voyeurism of like all the weird twisted things that rich people get caught up in. I kind of enjoyed watching this show because it is so fun to hate them. I enjoyed this show the same way I enjoyed Traitors. Like this show, it is trash, but it is a dumpster fire that is so entertaining to watch.
And maybe that's why it's so popular. We don't watch shows.
Yeah.
We don't watch shows like Bridgerton or other shows that are very popular. So the Housewives. Maybe that plays with that niche, with that audience, and maybe people love it. I
think so. I think this is very much like watching rich, beautiful people make terrible decisions.
Yeah, you can almost count on it when you watch something, and then you try to analyze. You say, okay, this is gonna happen because a decent human being would do this. On this type of show, you have to counterintuitively think like what a bad people would do, because that's exactly what they end up doing like most of the time.
Yeah. And you get like it is a very cheap rush to watch something and be able to judge somebody and be like, wow, this person's awful, and by extension feel a little bit better about yourself and your own.
Okay,
your
yeah,
own
I guess.
awfulness.
Yeah. But yeah,
I'm just wondering like why is it so enjoyable to watch people do this?
I'm pretty sure some people will watch. Not with those. It's like, oh my gosh, it's so bad. Yeah, go be bad.
Yeah.
But anyways, very talented people. But they're kind of cheap, as you said, soapy kind of show.
Yeah, it totally is high production value.
Yeah.
But definitely relies on it's.
Yeah. It has its audiences. It has his people.
It was very fun to hate watch.
Yeah, but. Yeah, Imperfect Woman is available on Apple TV Plus, and last but not least, that we saw this week was another Apple TV Plus, but this one is quite entertaining.
I'm enjoying it.
It's really fun. It's really funny. It's called Widow's Bay.
Yeah, this is a thriller horror series, and the trailer like really leans into, like, all the marketing really leans into the horror, but the show is hysterical. It is so funny, and they're doing. I feel like Michael Scott was like the snip snap, because I go from like this is hysterical, this is like I'm laughing so hard, to something like this is very creepy, and I'm very glad that I have a large and brave husband to snuggle with at night, because yikes. It gets very creepy. And so, like, to do both so well in one series, amazing.
Yeah, we just saw
What a delight.
we just saw this other show. I can't remember the name. Saved my life. With Gwyneth, not Gwyneth. What's her name? Blondie. She's always crying. Oh, buddy. Home, Hoodie, the Homeland.
Oh, yes, Claire Danes, yes.
Yeah, Claire Danes.
Yeah.
We just watched another movie with Claire Danes, which is
this whole series, yeah.
Yeah, series. I can't remember the name of it. But,
Yeah.
it was on Netflix.
What was that?
With her and what's his bucket? This guy? Oh gosh.
It left my.
It's Widow's Bay main actor. Oh gosh.
Matthew Rice.
Matthew Rice and Claire Danes.
Yeah.
But he was like this charming.
Evil.
He was this charming. We talked about it. You can check on it. What's the name of the show?
I'm working on it.
Another is like couples.
The Beast in Me.
The Beast in Me. Yes.
Yeah.
So he's like this charming, but then he snaps, and then it turns out that he's a bad guy. So they're not even trying to hide. And this one, he's like this insecure mayor. He's trying to fight for his town.
His family, like.
And he gets himself into the most ridiculous things. People say, you should sleep in that hotel, it's haunted. And he was like, sure. It's like, what the heck, man? Kind of politician. And then we find out he was actually elected because he ran uncontested. Nobody wanted to run. Nobody wanted to take care of this island. And why nobody wants to take care of this island?
Because it's super freaking haunted.
Oh, is it?
No, it super is. Like, no doubt. But then, so we have this guy as our lead, and it very much, the whole show reads very much as like Jaws meets The Shining. So like some really like classic horror icons.
With bits of Parks and Recs. The creator of the show was a writer for Parks and Recs.
And it shows because like you look at the casting, everybody in the cast and a lot of these side characters they're comedians and they're very, very funny people. But are they playing comedic characters? Maybe. Or just like the small town, there's a lot of punny. So like I get on paper it doesn't make sense that like Jaws meets The Shining meets Parks and Rec, but that's what it is, and it is way more successful than it should be. It is so funny and so scary, and I really love this series.
Yeah, there's 2 episodes out. More coming. We can't wait for more.
Yeah.
Widow's Bay is available on Apple TV Plus. It's the talk of the summer. I mean, not summer. We're still quite far.
Yeah.
But hey, if you want a place to go this summer, Widow's Bay is the place to go.
It's so funny. All right. Look at the box office. Devil Wears Prada, we kind of already mentioned, brought in around $10 million for their previews.
Yes, a good Thursday night. It's a good start kicking off.
Yeah.
This pre-summer box office.
Michael has set a biopic record with a $217 million global box office opening.
It's also Antoine Fuqua's record, right?
Oh yeah, good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, and it's Lionsgate's best opening in 11 years.
Okay, so Lionsgate, yeah. Lions still roar.
Yeah. On Spotify, Michael Jackson gained 5 million listeners over the last month because of the movie.
Yes, of course, and of course the talks of sequel are in process since the movie was very successful. And the way they built the first one, they say Michael will return, something like that, right?
Yeah.
The story continues. So yeah, there's more about Michael Jackson.
Yeah, and I actually do really want to see their take and like their version of what happened at the end. Despite Project Hail Mary doing so well in IMAX theaters, IMAX Q1 revenue is down 6%.
Yeah.
So that's not great.
You have, and it's like Gosling said the other day. It's like you have to make things that attract people to come see it. You cannot expect to make a mediocre movie like the Oscar-nominated movies, and expect people to, to go through to traffic
And like guilt people into seeing
and
it.
babysitting and all that to see it. People might see it on streaming, but to bring them to the theaters, that's a whole different story. And it's their job to do it. You cannot do a terrible movie, and then when nobody's go see it, you come, oh, you racist,
Cry
oh, you
about- yeah.
sexist, oh, you, it's like, no. It's like, I don't want to buy a crap.
Just made a bad movie.
Yeah.
Or a movie that's not worth like the
Yeah.
$50 to go to the theater. Okay, looking at streaming, Apex was a Netflix debut with 38.2 million views. Running Point season 2 settled in behind Unchosen. So I don't know. Yeah.
Unchosen?
Yeah.
What's Unchosen?
I don't know.
Can you say that again?
Yeah. So I'll read exactly what you put here. Running Point season 2 debuts behind Unchosen, while the return of Beef grows slightly. I honestly don't remember any of these.
Yeah,
so stuff happened on Netflix and people are watching it. So.
Okay, so let's read that again.
Okay, I will read it word for word. This is copied and pasted from somewhere else. Apex, the
new Netflix movie. You're probably gonna see it tonight. I want to see that.
Okay. Debuts atop Netflix's film list with 38.2 million views. Running Point season 2.
Running Point. We are also gonna start tonight. Is the second season of Kate Hudson. Is Kate or Jennifer? Kate Hudson's.
Oh, yes.
Kate Hudson's basketball comedy
Yeah.
on Netflix.
Okay, so that debuted behind Unchosen.
Unchosen. Keep going.
Okay. While the return of Beef grows slightly.
The Return of Beef. Beef is another show. In the first season was like Asians. I think this one is black people. It's like the first one was the guy from Invincible and The Walking Dead and the comedian Asian lady, glasses.
Ali Wong?
Yeah, and they had like this. It was, I think it starts in a car accident in the crossroads, a car crash.
Huh.
So, and there's this beef, I think they're controlling the anger, something like that.
Right.
We've never seen it. And I think this one, I can't remember, but I swear it was an Asians. I think they move into, ontological, I think they move into a different group of people. But anyways, Unchosen, let's Google this real quick. I'm really curious. That doesn't ring my mind at all. Unchosen. Did I misspell something?
Chosen. No, I don't think so. Netflix psychological thriller. A woman, Rosie, living in a cult.
Okay, that's probably why.
British.
That's probably why Unchosen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whew. All right. Moving on to other industry news. Amazon is getting ready for AI to, quote, radically change their internal operations. They laid off 16,000 people.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot.
Jeez.
Yeah. And the CEO says that Prime Video has grown into a, quote, larger and profitable business in its own right, end quote.
Yeah.
Good for you guys.
Yeah, they have some stupid practices. You pay for Prime. I pay for Prime. Everybody that has Prime, Amazon Prime, they're already paying. And Prime Video came as part of the Prime package. And then they say, oh, you're gonna do ads now. I said, but what the heck? I'm paying for it. Oh, if you don't want ads, you have to pay extra. And then they just increase the money for even extra, and they start calling Ultra, Amazon Prime Video Ultra, to not have ads. So it's like, yeah, they have practices that are like not very customer pro customer. It's like, it's like, yeah. Anyways.
Okay. Going off of AI, Taylor Swift is working for some trademarks to protect her voice and likeness against AI misuse. So she's trying to trademark phrases like, hey, it's Taylor Swift, and hey, it's Taylor, as well as a photo of her holding a pink guitar.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's very small. It's not like she's trying to trademark her voice. She's trademarking phrases.
Yeah,
interesting.
She's proven to be like quite business savvy.
No, it is. But I just think it's couldn't she do the whole thing?
I don't know. Or is this a way to protect from like using a voice that's not technically hers, but like similar, but you can't say?
Oh, you know what?
Like
You're
kind
right.
of trying to work around.
Yes.
Like trying to like close up the loopholes and things.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This guy, what's the phrase? Hey, this is Taylor.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift, and hey, it's Taylor.
Yeah, hey, it's Taylor Swift. I can see it. Hey, it's Taylor.
There are a lot of Taylors in the world.
Yeah, I don't know if that one will work. Yeah. Someone could sue and say, hey, I'm Taylor.
Right?
Yeah. Well.
So yeah, I don't know. We'll keep an eye on that because she has been really smart about her.
Yeah.
About she's been smart about protecting herself in the industry. She might be onto something there. Okay. The Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender, was leaked, the whole film, but now the leaker has been arrested and is facing up to 7 years in prison. They found him in Singapore.
Singapore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Piracy, out of the U.S., piracy is like, it's literally like how was piracy back in the day. It's lawless, it's big, and here, the internet provider, he not only sells your data, but if you do anything, they will track you. And they will flag you and they'll say, hey, you can't do that. Hey, you can't do that. After 3 times, they end contract. Anyways, and besides communicating the authorities, it's people find ways to deal with that through VPNs, to hacking tools, dark web and stuff, to disguise themselves and still download pirate things. But out there in other countries, it's like they don't care. You pay your fee.
Yeah.
You download whatever you want. Mm-hmm. Good, bad, illegal. Anyways.
Yeah. My grandparents were missionaries in Hong Kong, or Macau actually, right around the time that J.K. Rowling was finishing up the Harry Potter series. My grandmother was a huge fan. She found Harry Potter 5 in Hong Kong before the 4th book was released.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
In Africa too. I saw Spider-Man was just released in the theaters and they already had the 3rd one. Mm-hmm. And they make some cool posters. Even before AI, like just Photoshop back in the day. So Matrix 3, even before the 2nd one was out.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I never bought those because I knew this was like not a thing.
Yeah.
But I was always curious to actually what's in the disc.
What is it? Yeah. That's a good question. Yeah, but like writing a whole book, making a whole movie, like it's quite a thing. Anyway, iHeartMedia is looking to maybe merge with SiriusXM, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Radio and radio.
Big radio. Mm-hmm. Yeah, radio merge.
Spotify, actually, their shares sank 13.5%. Because, I don't know, because of subscriber growth and other businessy reasons. They have 293 million premium subscribers and 761 million monthly active users.
So the subscribers went up, but the stocks went down. So
I guess it didn't go up enough. I don't know. Well, in the meantime, more reasons to be super annoyed at very wealthy people, and David Zaslav in particular. His pay in 2025 tripled to $165 million.
Because you tripled the value of the company. No.
By not doing anything. It makes me so mad.
Yeah, no, the company was sold because it was losing money, being devalued. Yeah, it was a disaster.
But somehow he made, like, people lost their jobs. People have gotten fired.
Yeah.
But he gets triple the money? No.
But hey, what about Zaslav and the talented people he hired? James Gunn, he was hired by David Zaslav.
Oh, yeah.
He's not in the news. Among the things he's doing with DC, what's it called? The Authority was canceled, so a lot of projects being canceled. Warner,
yeah,
they running to make the new Superman before they cancel, so they start filming like this month. He said he wants to make the Justice Gang bigger than the Justice League. I was like, really, dude? It's like, it's the ego in this guy. You have like the Justice League, symbols of heroism in America, and then he wants to. A gang, these guys. What else? I put some more things about
Supergirl could be headed for a $200 million loss. And that about sums it up.
Yeah. So, things are not looking good for DC in Gunn's realm. But anyways.
Okay. Apple topped $111 billion last year as they get ready for their regime shift. $100 billion. That's crazy. And Netflix has updated their mobile app, so now there's a vertical video feed to watch clips.
Oh, that's what we all needed.
Yeah. No, that's definitely great. Something that doesn't already exist on other platforms. Like, whatever. But hey, you can share clips on Netflix now. Okay, let's look at some trailers. Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso is back. We talked about it before. This time he's gonna coach a female soccer team. Still in England. He's still associated with the Richmond. Was it that? Yeah, that team.
Richmond.
Yeah, he's back, and it seems like
so
we're gonna have
a
whole new set of characters. Of course, with some of the main characters remaining, Hannah Waddington, that girl, that guy,
Hannah Waddingham, Juno Temple, and
so, but it feels like, especially with the addition of this whole new set of characters and this whole like sort of new story, almost like a new show. It feels like this show is never gonna end, which is a problem because the show ended so well.
It really did. I was quite happy with the ending. I'm not super mad about them giving more. I feel like it's kind of like the Downton Abbey movies. Like, we didn't need this, but sure. I wasn't supposed to eat cake today, but if you're offering, fine.
Anyways, well, we also saw the trailer for the new Resident Evil by Zach Gregor, whatever, the director of Weapons and Barbarian. The guy lately knows how to do horror.
He sure does.
He's got the villain on Weapons. What an Oscar, right?
Yeah.
So he's very talented. He does horror well.
Yeah, it's creepy, unexpected, disturbing.
And they gave him Resident Evil. It looks nothing like the game.
No.
The little bits we see.
Yeah, in fact, after the trailer, I went and Googled Resident Evil because I thought this was like the zombie Umbrella Corps movie, but am I wrong?
Yeah. And it's Resident Evil because the first game takes place on a mansion, right?
Yeah.
And this starts with he's going to a house. Maybe he's running from the mansion to the house. We don't know. Maybe he's trying to fool people. It looks scary. It looks creepy. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
If he can combine his scare and creepiness to an actual storyline created by the video games.
Yeah. We also saw a trailer for so that's coming September 18th. We also saw the new trailer for the next season of House of the Dragon, which is coming June 22nd.
Yeah, and they're gonna clash.
Yeah, I feel more
Targaryens and High Towers.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Greens.
Alicent, Rhaenyra.
And the Reds.
And
yeah.
Dragons.
It looks like there'll be more babies. There's a scene that Rhaenyra's like, it looks like she's having
she's in labor,
baby.
Yeah. So
Doctor Who is there too. He traveled back in time to save the House of the Dragon.
Something like that.
In June 22nd on HBO Max, whatever it goes on Service Week.
We also have a trailer for Mortal Kombat, which is coming in a week.
Yeah,
May 8th.
I guess you're gonna see it.
And was specifically made for IMAX.
And has Luke Cage and Carl Urban on a less despicable character than everything else he made lately.
It's true, but honestly, the character looks
still kind of cocky and despicable, but not as much as the other ones.
But still frowning. Nobody frowns like. Well, it's like I don't know, him and Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
Just scowling their way through an acting career.
He do what he can. He does what he can. Or sometimes he does what he can't.
You're really pushing it there, buddy. Oh boy.
Anyway,
this trailer reminded me very much of Masters of the Universe, in that we have an IP that could be like very cringe and very cheesy, but they're making something that looks very cool and compelling and interesting.
Yes, you're right, but you're wrong. This is pre-cringe, so it cannot be classified as cringe.
Okay,
both.
But it could be like you. But you see what I'm saying? It could be just like tropes and bad effects, and it could be lame.
And
there's so much potential for it to be terrible, but they're making it very interesting, compelling, modern. Like I'm in.
And everything people love about it. On this one, it's on this one. The Mortal Kombat.
And like all these lines that like work in an arcade game, but like in real life, like But in this, I'm like, yes, that was cool.
Yeah.
Sold. I'm in.
So we'll see next week.
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna see that one. We'll talk about it.
Okay, that looks fun. Okay, so that's it for trailers. Let's go back to Other industry news. White Lotus has had to suddenly recast after Helena Bonham Carter left.
Mystery on the set of White Lotus.
Yeah.
We don't know. Nobody talks about it.
Helena
but
Bonham Carter can be as
she's
mysterious as she wants.
out. And they cast Laura Dern
Mm-hmm.
as this. I don't know. And you don't know anything about the character.
I don't know. Wealthy,
So,
eccentric lady, presumably.
Maybe a maid. I don't know. We don't know.
We shall see.
But it was replaced.
Uh-huh. The Boys spinoff Gen V was canceled at Prime Video.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
no.
the boys losing territory there. But the prequel series Vought Rising, it's announced and it's coming.
Yeah.
We'll see what Soldier Boy did when he was a boy. Not quite, but yeah, we're gonna see the origins of the Vought universe.
Okay. Michael B. Jordan and Christopher McQuarrie are working together for a Battlefield video game adaptation.
Yeah, we talking about that, right? And then I started a bidding war around it. Where everybody wants that.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's two big
Sounds
names.
promising, yeah.
The guy from Mission Impossible, the guy from
Apollo,
Sinners, Apollo, and Black Panther.
That's right. Okay, Gerry Conway passed away.
Yeah, the comic book artist that gave us great things. Yeah.
The Punisher, Miss Marvel, The Night When Stacy died.
Yeah, jeez.
Pretty prolific.
Yeah. So, yeah, may he rest in peace. And his talent remains with the great comics he worked. That inspire fans and inspire new material. Inspire movies, shows, etc. Yeah, anyways.
Yeah. Amazon is considering an Apprentice reboot with Don Jr.
Yeah.
as the host.
They figuring out they might want to do that. We'll see. The Apprentice was a really fun show, reality with mechanics. They are very interesting. You see competent people fighting with their skills to achieve a goal, and sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't work at all. They commit like some mistakes. That's why the boss, in the case originally Donald Trump, in several other countries did it for the people. It's like, you're fired. In the meeting table, it was an interesting aspect too, because some people would get fired not because something they did wrong, but something they said wrong right there. It's like, I don't know who I'm gonna fire because these people are all competent, and then someone says like, you know what? I did bad. You should fire me. And I was like, you helped me.
Yeah.
You should never say that. You're fired. So it was a very interesting. We'll see if they're able to bring it back. One of the shows created by the creator of Survivor. We'll see if they can revive that.
Yeah, we will. Adam Sandler's maybe being considered to play Kizaru in the One Piece live-action Netflix series.
Sure. I don't know what Kizaru is. I don't know what Sandman is. So yeah, let's do it. We still behind it. I have to see the new season of One Piece. Maybe we're gonna find out who Kizaru is.
Invincible season 5 is coming in 2027. They've completed the voice acting, so that's looking forward to that. The Mandalorian Grogu, it's coming this week.
Is this week? No.
Well, no, very soon. May. I keep thinking it's May 4th, but it's actually May 22nd.
They have
which feels like a weird decision.
No, they have. I think this Monday they have a. I signed up for us. I don't know if you're gonna be able to make it. They have like special screenings everywhere.
Oh, fun.
And they doing one at local movie theater. It's one of those everybody they overbook, so it's first come first serve. So I don't know if you're gonna be able to maybe if you get the tickets first. I'm still gonna figure out that.
Okay.
But yeah, but the movie is on track. There's some rumors that the movie is on track to lose money. Other thing interesting about the movie is that there was this whole thing, we're gonna do a Thrawn trilogy using the characters we have, Ahsoka, Ezra, and Satine, whatever her name is, and the Mandalorian, Grogu. We're gonna gonna be the.
Is that who you're thinking of?
No, Satine, the young Mandalorian, Sabine, and Bo-Katan
from Rebels,
and you know, using the characters we have to do a new whole Thrawn trilogy, maybe some CGI Luke. Anyways, apparently they scratched that.
Yeah, well, because the original plan was it was going to be the 4th season, but then they said no, it's going to be a movie. So then they went through and just redid everything. But it has been Favreau behind it the whole time, so Well, I'm more optimistic about this project than I have been about others.
The movie?
Yeah.
I mean, I think like this movie will be fun.
Yeah.
It will be not something that will, maybe he's lying, maybe it's just all deception. But I don't think
Maybe.
it will branch out on the whole expanding the continuity on a bigger story, like last season kind of like hinted out.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah, we will. Okay, Evangeline Lilly is pretty pissed at Disney for all their Marvel layoffs. She describes them as disgusting and horrible.
Yeah, she was on the news
Thank you,
the
the
day because she was like saying, these people that helped create the MCU, some of these people that helped build this great thing, which I was a little part of, they just got fired with the 1,000-something people
Yeah.
that were let go. So yeah,
It's
that's the thing about trademarks and copyrights and intellectual rights. You put your life on it, and when you get out, you get nothing. You know.
Yeah.
That was one thing. It's like Timothee, the author of a comic book of books, Star Wars books of the expanded universe, and lately some newer books are talking about, and I was like, yeah, I created, but it doesn't belong to me. You know, which is a very interesting way to be, and yeah. Anyways.
Okay, Star Wars Galactic Racer. This looks fun. This is an arcade racing game set in the Star Wars universe. It's coming for PC, PS5, and Xbox in October.
Yeah, it looked good. Came out of the blue. I was like, what is this? And yeah, it looks fun.
It looks fun. Star Wars has had some really good games and specifically good racing games. So I look forward to that. And last but not least, the Brady Bunch house is now officially a historical landmark in Los Angeles. And for the next month, you can book an exclusive tour for the low price of $289.75 a person.
A person?
A person.
Oh, jeez.
And then they have the gall to say that you can't put a price on a selfie of you on that staircase. Yes, you can. You can't put a price on that. That price is bananas.
And on a selfie? Seriously?
Absolutely bananas.
If you go there, you better bring photography gear and lights and make it look great. Because, geez.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, that's how you're making money in Hollywood.
The Brady experience.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, and you thought Mr. Brady. It's like, how Mr. Brady has that house? It's like, that's why. They're exploiting the neighbors.
Right? They describe the home, they're like a modest mid-century home. There's nothing modest about that. That home was gigantic. Yeah. It was beautiful. It is, geez Louise, people.
Yeah, maybe it's modest for Hollywood. We have to have mansions, right?
Maybe, but like, I mean, think about that house. Granted, the kids were sharing bedrooms, but so you had there were 2 bedrooms, and then Alice has a room of her own, so 3 bedrooms plus the master suite. Yeah, which was
they have this called as referred to all the time on the show, the den.
That's right. There's the den. There's a family room, beautiful living room, eat-in kitchen. And the dining room's kind of there. They have this big backyard. Like it is a nice house. Yeah. I would not describe that as modest by any stretch of the imagination.
Again, in Hollywood, maybe that's. Yeah. Anyways, if you want to spend $300, go see.
You can go check it out.
An empty house. Yeah. Go take a selfie of the ghost of Bobby Brady. And I'm kidding. I don't know. Maybe he's alive.
Probably.
But anyways, that's it. That's it.
Yeah,
that's it for this week. We'll come back next week with more pop culture news, entertainment. May the force be with you.
Live long and prosper.
Bye.
Bye.